Hi, we're here with Joel West, who is attempting to set a dual world record, both breaking the Frenzy arcade world record and setting the longevity record for longest video game, consecutive play. But unfortunately, he ran into some technical problems. The machine has been plagued with problems since the beginning. But he's gonna talk about it with us a little bit here. And let us know kind of the story of what happened here. What's up, Joel?
Well, when we first got here, the machine, for some reason, would not run like it's supposed to. We had put new Frenzy boards on a Berserk machine. They're the same game. The ROMs are the only thing that are different to make the game unique. So we turned the machine on. It wouldn't work. People here spent 14 hours, different technicians spent 14 hours that first day to work on that machine. I've never seen such compassion and such eagerness to help someone else to do something, because they didn't know who I was. They may have heard of the record or may have seen my name, but they really didn't know me. And Michael Olson of Grinnell, Iowa, he was one of them. He was the main technician. The guys from Star ROMs in Chicago, they came and helped. And various folks along the way that I don't even know their last name. Doug, for example, is one of the guys. He helped solder wires and that sort of thing to get my machine going. Finally, we got my machine going, and I got to play for some time. And then right in the middle of a room, it froze up, and I lost all my men eventually in the next few minutes because I couldn't see. But the story is really not about me or the record. The story is about the people here in the gaming community. I'm from North Carolina. We have a lot of nice people there. But I've never seen such nice people that have come to here, to this gaming mecca here, to come together and help others. I've had people come by and tell me they were rooting for me, that they were trying to find other ways, people to contact to find out what was wrong with my machine. If I've had one person to offer me help, I've had 200. When we finally got the game going, I had a whole crowd behind me. And I could feel them there, but I could also hear them, and I could see the reflection in the top of my screen. And they were all cheering me on. Even the guy who was the current world record holder was there, trying to make sure that the machine was running.
Paul Dean.
Paul Dean, yeah, he wanted a fair, fight, basically, and a fair fight is a working machine. And I'm very pleased with the people here. Like I said, Michael Olson has gone above and beyond the Call of Duty, buying parts, going getting parts, driving an hour and a half and back and forth to his home. That's just the type of thing you can't afford. But Tim McVeigh and his wife, Tina, the other night, when my machine went down the first time, it's gone down twice. When it went down the first time, it was after everything was closed, and I was locked in this building by myself. And I had to stay here because there were gamers coming in early that next morning. I had promised to let them in, so I couldn't go back to a hotel. And I'd already given up the hotel room anyway. I'd forgotten, so I was stuck. And it got really cold here, and I remembered that. And then when my game went down last night, or yesterday, we stayed here till 1:30 in the morning trying to make it work. Tim McVeigh and his wife Tina said, "Come to our house." And they took several of us who had been working on the game to their house last night. They didn't know me, and we all went, and they gave us a nice place to stay. And that's just unheard of. The gaming community is really reaching out to each other, and it's a great place, Ottumwa, to be. The people here are great. I picture that scene from that movie, Field of Dreams, and Kevin Costner's there on the field with the guy, and he says, "Is this heaven?" He said, "No, it's Iowa." I can tell you right now that I had a little bit of a feeling about that because of the way people here in Iowa have treated me in the gaming community. So I want to thank you. I'm sorry I disappointed the folks out there about the record, but it was the machine, not me. But there's going to be a future attempt. I feel like I owe it to the people who've supported me now. People from Chicago, from Florida, from Michigan, from California, from Iowa, from Illinois. People from all over have supported me, and I'm very appreciative of that. And if if no record was set, so what? You know, there's another day for that. But you just can't meet good people like this every day.
It's good. You're in amazingly high spirits after all you've been through. Because we've seen you out there trying to make this machine work since Michael and I got here at 7 a.m. on Thursday, and you've been here ever since trying to work on this thing and put it together. So, and it is true, we all are rooting for you because
I appreciate that.
you know you've been the talk of this of IVGOF, as we've been calling it so far. And it is a shame that this happened, but you definitely do have plans to take this record.
Yes, I do. I have plans to take both records, and they're in the work. I really can't discuss some of them now because one of them may even be bigger than this. Okay, if it comes about. But worst case scenario, I've got a garage. I know how to stream video to the web, and I can do it. You know, but I want the record because I want the people who are here to feel like they really contributed to something that meant something. I've had records in the past, and I was doing this, you know, because I'm older. I wanted my grandson to see me do it, and but you know, I want to do it now for also the people here in Iowa, and also the people in the gaming community, which, like I say, have been outstanding and marvelous. Okay, I cannot say anything higher about them, from Walter Day all the way down to the custodian of the building. They've all come up and said something to me and been pulling for me. And so, yeah, I have to go again.
Well, that's good. Like I said, I believe we will all be rooting for you. I believe 41 and a half hours was how long Paul Dean took to play to play Frenzy to get the record, and you plan on not just breaking that, but you were talking upwards of 70, 80 hours, weren't you?
Yeah. The longevity record for an arcade game is 54 hours. Excuse me, 57 hours, 14 minutes. But the longevity record for a console is by Todd Rogers, and that's 85 hours. So I have to go at least 86, okay? But when you're that close at 86 to triple digits, it's enticing, I'm sure. So if you've got the stamina to go that far, maybe you could push it a little further, you know? It's like the fasting that I have done so that I could eliminate the bathroom breaks. Once you get to a certain point, you're past the pain, you know? And if you can keep that going, then you know you can succeed and go further than you thought.
Which, how many days has it been for your fasting now?
It's starting 17 days starting at 9 o'clock tonight, so that's right about now, so 17 days.
Wow.
But now that's water only. And I was 253 pounds. I'm 205 pounds now, and that was less than a month ago, okay? Wow. What I did was I drank regular water the first few days, and then my wife showed me this stuff from Walmart called flavored water, and I used it when I was hungry. In a fast, the first 2 days aren't the bad thing for me. It's day 3, 4, and 5. That's when you really got to have something, okay? I drank the bottled water, filled up my belly. That's all food does anyway. And I got over the hunger, okay? And you discharge the water a lot easier than you do the food, you know, in your body. And after day 5, you're not hungry anymore.
Well, that alone shows your dedication to this record, which is why it's such a shame that this didn't work out for you this time.
Well,
now that it's not going to happen, are you going to go eat something? And
well, I'd like to go home and let a few family members and friends see how skinny I've gotten, and then I'll start eating. What I'll do is I'll start slowly with some soup, because like I said, right now I'm not hungry as long as I keep doing my regular water and bottled water, flavored water regimen. And you know, it's not unhealthy to do that. I've gone 40 days before for religious reasons twice. Now, I've attempted probably over 20 times, but I was only successful twice. But right now, 17 days is not that big a deal for me. I am diabetic, and I was on 4 pills a day and a shot. And what those things do is they keep your sugar down to a normal level. I haven't had to take but 1 diabetic pill for the last 12 days. 1 in 12 days. And when I took the diabetic pills, when I got off the machine after it messed up, my stress was so high, I took a pill to get it down. But I think this has been a good thing for me. It's taught me some things about my body. It's taught me some things about some wonderful people and a wonderful place, you know, Ottumwa, Iowa. I mean, it really truly is the video game capital world, but it's also a place where there's a lot of nice people.
That is the truth for sure. People definitely have faith that you're going to break this record eventually. Are you thinking about possibly doing it at next year's Hall of Fame events, or?
Well, I would like to do the record before then because it's fresh on my mind, my body, and other people's minds right now. But there are some other events that I could do. I've had records on 8 different games, 7 different video games and 1 pinball game, which I still hold. And there's possibly some things I could do on that, or if I could do nothing but contribute and support other folks next year. But I'll definitely be here next year. This is an event that no one can miss. People don't see what's behind the camera right now, all the people playing games and setting records.
Absolutely.
I've set records before. I've had my name up there, and I'm impressed with this.
Yeah, this is, it's been a great event. It's been a great event. And the only unfortunate story in the event really is yours, unfortunately. It's that this didn't work out.
If what I've done or tried to do drew some attention and got people to look at the other things in the event, then it was worth it. And I can always set the record later.
Yeah, and we're confident you will.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Joel.
You're
really
welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
It's been fun, and better luck next time for sure.
Thank you very much.